guys, welcome back. I have an Avon video for you today. Well, technically I guess it would be a Mark video. I mentioned to you guys that I purchased the Mark All Over Shimmer Cube in the Coral, the new color that they are debuting in the Mark Magalog, and with Avon it would be campaign 6. And so I finally got my order in on Thursday, and I figured today's a good day because it is snowing again. Oh, so gray and dreary outside, and these are really bright and colorful, so I thought I'd play with them and do a video for you guys. So, like I said, the Shimmer Cubes debut in Campaign 6, and I also have the original Shimmer Cubes just so I can show you guys what they look like side by side. So they do come in the brown and pink packaging. It's like a square hard plastic compact. There are 13.68 grams, and that's 0.48 ounces. They are technically called the Mark Touch and Glow Shimmer Cubes All Over Face Palette in Coral Glow. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. It does have a mirror in the compact, which is really nice. And this is what the cubes look like. So I realize that it's pretty dreary out today, but still, these are nice and bright. I think you can still get a good idea. So your bottom row, because I do have the compact upside down, your bottom row here is going to be the darker colors, the more orange, and this kind of pinky coral. Then your middle row is kind of like bronzy coral and like a light bronzy coral right here, and then this top row is going to be like your gold, and there's like a darker gold, a light gold, and then this kind of like champagne-y gold. Now I do have this cube on my face today. I actually have it on for blush, highlight, and eyeshadow, also in my lower lash line. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys how versatile it is, and I thought about filming the look that I got with it, but I wasn't sure how it would turn out, so I thought, well, I'll wait, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, then I can go back and do another video and upload it later. But I wasn't sure if I would like it or not, but I ended up thinking it looks pretty good. So this is a very shimmery highlighting compact. Especially there's a couple of shades in it. This one in particular has actually straight out glitter in it. I don't know if that's going to pick up or not, but there is some glitter in that one. And then in the top row also. Now I'm going to show you what the original ones look like, and I'll do them side by side so that you guys can see the difference, so that if you do have the original and you're not sure whether or not you want them, you know, if you think there's not that much of a difference. So you can see much more pink in tone. Pink and rose toned is the original. And then here is the new coral. So there's that. And they're both exactly the same as in content and size, you know, and weight of product. Exactly the same. In fact, the compact, you know, everything is exactly the same other than just the shades themselves. These are $16, and I was kind of debating, like, what do I want to say about the price? Do I think it's worth it? Do I not think it's worth it? Because $16 is kind of a lot to pay for a highlighter. However, this is what I would say about this. I do think that this is worth the $16, simply because I think that these are very unique shades to see in a highlighting palette. I think you can do a lot with the colors that are in here. Like I said, you know, I have eyeshadow, I have highlight, I have blush, all from this one compact, and I definitely think it's worth it. I also think that the formula of these is quite substantial. So it's not very powdery. It's not like you're going to use it for a couple months and see a dip in the product. I think you could probably use these every day for a couple of years and you would not run out. This product just seems to go and go and go. I do think that it seems like with the original, it does seem like they're a little bit on the stiff side. I think that's just kind of because of the overspray and the outside. And once you get in, it softens up a bit, but it's definitely not powdery. So what I'm going to do is just give you guys some like swatches. I'm not going to swatch every individual cube, but I will swatch like a row so that you can see. So I'll start with this top brightest row here. I just think it's really, really nice to see these like bright orangey, pinky corals in a highlighting cube. So this is the first row. Now this is kind of what I used as blush for myself. And then I also used this one right down here as a transition shade for my eyeshadow look. So definitely I have distinctly 3 of the shades on, actually 4 of the shades in my eye look today. Obviously not on the lid because that is a purple, but so I have, like I said, this one here is what I have in my transition area. Okay, now I'm going to do this middle row for you guys. So that's the middle row. And I'll wipe that and then I'll do the lightest roll. I also think it says in the Magalog, I believe, that you can just apply directly with your finger to use as a highlight, and I definitely think that would be a nice way to do it, and you could always blend it out with the brush. So now I'm going to do this top row here of the lightest shades. And that you can't see as well, but still a little bit going on. There we go. You can pick up a little bit of the shimmer. And just so you can see, I'll put some, actually, I don't know if that's gonna show up or not. There we go, just a little bit. So you can see there's definitely some metallicness to it. That's that lightest top row. And these are very creamy. Like once you start getting over that top initial overspray type thing, they have a very creamy texture to them. They feel really, really good on. I think it is a little bit easier to apply them with a denser brush to pick up more of that product. A fluffy brush, I don't know necessarily how well it would do. But, okay, so I have like I said, as blush, I have this row here as my blusher. And then I used the top row here as a highlight. And I did use a brush. I did not use my finger. And then in my eye look, I use, like I said, this shade here is a transition shade. And then I used this top left shade here. Well, for me, it's actually right. But this lightest shade here under the brow bone. And then in my lower lash line, I kind of just ran I took like a flat shadow brush that's like a tapered shadow brush that's flat. I ran that along this line and I put it on my lower lash line along with my purple shadow that I do have on the lid. And the purple shadow that I have on my lid is from ColourPop and it's called Cricket. I just thought it was a really pretty shimmery purple shade that would go good. Now because the lighting is washed out, obviously I don't think you're getting like the full effect, but I will say that when I did it, when I had my mirror and I was putting my makeup on, this definitely has like a tropical sunset eye look. I loved it. I was like, oh, there's purples and oranges and gold in here. So it's just a really, really nice palette. I was not disappointed in it in the least. I think it's substantial. I think the colors are very unusual to see in a highlighting palette. And it's just so versatile. You know, you can use it as blush. You can use it as highlight. You know, just a lot of different stuff. If you wanted to put it with your finger and do a quick eye look, that would be absolutely, you know, capable of doing that too. So really, really nice palette. I'll show it once again next to the original. So this is the original, and then this is the new coral. Very pretty. I plan on using this a lot this summer and spring. I just think it's gorgeous. So again, if you want to see the swatches next to it, there we have that. And like I said, I would have done a like kind of get ready with me type thing with this. I just wasn't sure how it would turn out, but I did like it quite a bit. And then the lipstick that I have on is again that Coral Fixation that they also are focusing in the Magalog, this campaign, or for that Magalog, because it goes really, really beautifully with this palette. I just think it looks spot on, good together. So really excited about this look. I like it quite a bit. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I will leave a link to the Coral Shimmer Cubes in the description box below that takes you into my web store, as well as a link to my web store. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Think spring, right?